Aiden Lee, how you doing, my man?
Hi, I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. First time being on the show, so I just want to say welcome and thanks for taking the time, man.
No problem, man. No problem.
So your fights this month. Did you have any chance to enjoy Christmas at all?
I still enjoyed Christmas Day. Had a bit of food and that, but I just focus on the job, man.
Of course.
That will be my Christmas. In Arizona. So looking forward to it.
Oh, so were you spending time in Arizona? Whereabouts are you at the moment?
Oh no, I'm in the UK, but that will be my Christmas in Arizona come fight night.
Perfect. Well, I understand you are from England. Whereabouts are you?
I'm based in Birmingham, so I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, I know
Yeah,
you
it's one of the biggest cities over here.
right. Well, I knew you trained at Renegade, but I didn't know if you were in Birmingham or if you had to travel. Many fighters I know in UK will travel
Yeah.
an hour to train or whatnot.
No, I'm based in Birmingham. Yeah, been at Renegade from the start, to be honest, man. So yeah, man, good to see the team doing big things.
No doubt. What's the COVID situation like that? Like over there at the moment?
It's not too bad, we haven't got any lockdowns at the moment, so hopefully it stays like that. And training's been good. All the gyms are open, everything's pretty smooth.
Because last I heard, there was a lot of things going on in Europe. I know that I'm not sure about UK, but have they been doing lockdowns at all? Anything like that?
They've got restrictions, but we don't have any lockdowns at the moment. So it's all pretty smooth getting around, going to training. There's no issues there.
Hmm. Well, this is my first time having you on here. So during the whole pandemic, whatnot, obviously most countries had a full lockdown at some point. But for yourself, I would assume that you kind of had an exemption, you being a pro athlete.
Yeah, so at first, no one had an exemption over here. So even all the pro athletes, we couldn't go to the gym and train. We were training in the park for a while, doing Thai drills in the park and strength and conditioning, all sorts, man. But they brought in the exemption for the pro athletes, and yeah, man, it was all good from there.
Even though, I mean, you're able to train, still having COVID and whatnot, does that still have a lingering effect on you and your teammates in the whole gym?
Um, not really, to be honest, man. I think it's all good, man. If someone is getting a bit ill, then they have to be careful. Keep away from the gym until you're good, man. But no, everyone's just being safe. If anyone's got symptoms, they're testing and that. But it don't really affect anything, man. We get our work either way.
So business as usual then.
Yeah, exactly.
So how's fight camp going and how's your weight situation at the moment?
Yeah, fight camp's good. My weight's where I'd like it to be, really, and yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to getting in there.
Absolutely. In a typical camp though, what kind of weight cut are you, or how much weight do you normally cut?
Um, I don't really, I don't really plan on. It's not. I don't really cut big. A lot of guys they say I'm a big featherweight, this that, and obviously I'm tall. I got a big frame, but that's more me being in shape than anything. I think a lot of these guys are carrying a bit of dead weight. They're a bit soft, but I don't really carry no dead weight. So if I look bigger at the weight, I look bigger at the weight. But I know a lot of guys cut more weight than me. To be honest, I'll be I'll be cutting about 10 pounds. I think come when it's time to cut fight week.
Excellent. Have you ever had like a bad weight cut in your career before?
I've missed weight once in my pro career, and that was my last fight. But there was a bit of politics going on over there. I won't get into that, but yeah, man.
Well, I
It was
when
a
I
one
asked that, I
pound weight
knew
miss.
this the
And it
weight
was
cut was bad or not. So
yeah, yeah, man. It was I missed weight by a pound, and it was also I was fighting in Russia against a Russian guy, and it was just there was a lot of politics going on. But won't happen again.
exactly. Now moving on, your fight's going to be in Arizona, obviously. But Bellator 275, it's going to be in Dublin. Were you hoping to get on that card, kind of being in your area? What was going on there?
it would have been good, you know. Obviously, Dublin's local for me, and you know, it's a big place. It's a big place to get to fight. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying this world tour of mine. You know, it's my fourth international fight in a row, and I'm enjoying it, man. I like going to people's backyards and beating them up. So yeah, man.
And I mean, for the obvious reason, you know, fighting your home backyard, but versus going overseas, do you enjoy being in the state? Like, I mean, you talk about wanting to beat someone in their own backyard, but do you enjoy fighting in the States? And do you ever stay for extended amounts of time for just to enjoy the area? Like what?
I've been to the States. I've been over there. I've trained over there, you know. But to be honest, I don't really. When I'm fighting, it's hard to enjoy, you know, like the place. You're not going there on a holiday. You're going there to do a job. So I can't wait to get home after I fight, man. I want to fly back the next day, just get to home comforts, man, get some food, and you know. But it was nice fighting in the States. I fought in the States once before. I've been to the States a few times for other guys' fights, and yeah, man, it's good to go over there.
Well, I understand you have your fight right now, but I mean, Bellator 275, are you kind of hoping to keep yourself available in the best case scenario in case a fill-in fight?
Always, definitely. Obviously, I fought in Russia not long ago, and I was gonna have a quick turnover after that fight, but there were a lot of COVID restrictions brought in that kind of stopped that. But yeah, man, I'm always looking to keep active and looking for a busy year.
Have you had any problems with your visa? Anything that's stopped you at the moment?
Nah. I've had no issues with visa. The only issues I had with flying have been issues brought in by the COVID restrictions, really.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, no doubt. Henry Corrales, I mean, he's been in the Bellator for a while now. Has he been someone that you've had your sights on?
Definitely. It's obviously, like you say, he's been on Bellator for a while. He's built up he's built up his name, he's built up a reputation, and yeah, man, they're the kind of matchups I want. That's a matchup that excites me, you know.
And he's been training over at Fight Ready with Eddie Cha, Cejudo. How do you compare your striking to his?
I think he's a dangerous guy. You know, he's got power, but I'm much better. I'm much more skilled. I've got power too. I'm dangerous, and you know, come fight night, he's going to find out.
Excellent. And how and when do you believe you'll finish the fight?
To be honest, I do see myself finishing him early. But you know, I'm a smart fighter. I'm not going to be emotional and make silly mistakes. And if I have to piece him up for 3 rounds, I can piece him up for 3 rounds. If I see an opportunity to take him out, I'll take him out. I've got multiple ways to win the fight, so you know, I'm confident going in.
You know, in an interview once, when you're getting prepared for Aaron Pico, you talked about, you know, Aaron Pico, he would really boost your career if you were to beat him, you were successful beating him, and that would really bring a lot of things for your career, putting you into the rankings in Bellator. But I mean, you're facing Henry. You're facing Henry, who has beaten him has knocked him out, has beaten him. Has your attitude changed since then, or would you like to have that rematch with Pico?
Oh, with Pico, definitely let it down the line. Anyone that's beat me, I'd love to fight again. You know, that's the fighter in me. But yeah, man, this matchup makes sense at this moment in time. You know, like you say, he's got a win over Pico. Pico's got the win over me, so it'll be a big win for me, and definitely something that I'd be looking at later down the line.
Excellent. And I just want to talk about your gym a little bit. Coach Breeze, describe the feeling and the energy that he brings as a coach.
Yeah, Tom is a world-class coach. Best coach I've worked with, to be honest. I've worked with him for my entire pro career. Yeah, man, he's a world-class coach, and he's brought my game on a long way. So, yeah, man, always making improvements with Breeze.
And what's probably been like the biggest thing you've learned working with him?
I can't even answer that. There's so many things, bro. Honestly, a lot. a lot, man. He's been like Tom's kind of like he's been a kind of like a mentor for myself, you know, since I've been fighting really. He's known me since I was younger when I was starting out, and yeah, man, he's kind of guided me. So yeah, man, too many things to name, bro. Honestly.
Well, here's another name for you, Arnold Allen. I know you get a chance to train with him at times. I mean, he's really climbing those UFC rankings. A lot of big things going for him in 2022. What can you say about that guy, and where do you see him in 2022?
Yeah, man, Arnold's a wicked lad. He's got skills. He's strong, and yeah, man, I think he'll be smashing through that top 10 in the coming year, man.
Absolutely. And I guess like looking at his career, I mean, what do you think has made him so successful? I gotta say he's probably on a 5-6 winning streak now.
Yeah, man. I think like I haven't known him a long time. You know, we've been training recently and you know quite regularly. But yeah, man, like he's a skilled lad, and you know if the skills pay the bills, man. You know, and I've watched him fight many times, and you know he shows up fight night. So no, that's what it is really. You know, if you train hard, you got the skills, you show up fight night, then you're gonna get where you're gonna get.
Absolutely. And talking about you again here, I mean, in a perfect world, what does 2022 look like to you?
A nice clean 4 wins. Huh?
How many fights would you like, I guess?
I'd like 4. You know, obviously that's pushing it, but I'd love 4. Sorry, bro. 1 second. You back?
I'm back. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. It cut out on my screen for a second, but yeah, 4 fights for me would be great. Obviously we'll see what Bellator can bring me, and with the restrictions that are going on, but that's what I want.
Excellent. And lastly, I mean, if you know, I know you're focusing on Henry at the moment, but is there a couple names that you would eventually like to face?
Definitely, man. Like, I'm not going to get too into calling people out right now, but a lot of guys, man. To be honest, like Henry's someone that was kind of on my radar as well. You know, I'm not sure. I might have even called him out before. I'm not sure, but he was on my radar, and you know, he's someone that I want to fight. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just focused on that right now.
And I guess I kind of lied. I have one more for you. In looking towards going to Arizona, when do you fly out?
We'll be probably flying out about a week before the fight.
Excellent. That's awesome. Well, you know, safe travels when you go, and you know, again, good luck with your fight, and thanks again for your time, man.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.